Hello and welcome back to episode 17 of our Timberborn Ironteeth Meander playthrough. And we are going to just get right into it. Last time there was a bit of a situation with me kind of carelessly destroying some stuff of our power tower and flooding our entire or a portion of our settlement with bad water. We have some more decontamination pods built now to help the beavers that are going to be getting contaminated. And here they come. Um, we unfortunately don't have a decontamination pod for each and every beaver at the moment. We probably want even more, if I'm being perfectly honest. So, trying to decide where to put some more. It's really not good places for it. Some of them might just have to wait their turn. They'll be fine in the end. We do need to get rid of some of these dead mangrove trees. And I don't think we have a forester that can actually reach all of these. No, we don't. Perhaps if I built a stair here, would that help this one? No, it would not. So with that, we're just going to leave some of those how they are. Actually, I do need to build the stairs down there so that those ones can be destroyed. Harvested even. Although, I think I marked them for destruction because we are full on wood, on logs. So, we'll mark those for destruction, and then we will unmark some of these for planting and let them just naturally regrow into that area. There we go. Mission accomplished there. So then if we unmark these for planting, make sure none of them are marked for cutting. They're not. Okay. Then they will naturally repopulate that area over time. We have 19 beavers contaminated that still eat and be a drain on resources but don't help. Yeah, we have a long way to go to decontaminate them. Even the ones that are receiving treatment have a long ways to go. Let's see. I suppose just any decontamination pod is better than none, even if it's not in an ideal spot. So, well-being decontamination pods. Put a few more down. They do need power. That's the hard part, really. Looks like I could maybe stick one more here. Like I said, these are pretty inopportune places for them, but it is what it is. We want this to be built first. So I'm guessing we're missing a lot of our builders. Oh, yes. And haulers. All right, so now we're getting some more decontamination pods. I think we need all of those. I don't think all of them are in them already. Yeah, I see some just wandering around. Beaver is injured. Okay, that's just medical bed injury. Okay. So, we still have... Okay, we need to continue some of this. try that. And so I am trying to record more videos in advance because I do have a little family vacation coming up, and my work weeks are also long. So I apologize that some of the comments aren't reaching me in a very timely manner. Also, it's been a little while since I recorded because I just got back from work for the week. I travel for work and I can't record videos on the road, unfortunately. So, here we are. And yeah, so I just got to remember how I was planning on doing this. If I remember correctly, there was an issue. Okay, so we got most of these connected, but not these two. How was I going to fix? I was going to fix it like that, but just that's not quite enough, is it? Well, this at least needs to be a levee. Not a levee. A solid power shaft. And then we need to connect it over here. Well, that's not too terribly tough to do. Could do it just like this. Okay. And then it's just a double platform. Okay. Now we do need to decide how we're connecting our power wheels to the other ones. Let's see. Our large water wheels. I think the plan was just over here. So there needs to be... How high is that? So does it just need to be a... Man, it's actually hard to see through some of this stuff. There we go. Then if I put a... Okay, so that is how it's going to be. Which means... Yes, this spot and this spot need to change. Oh, no, and that can't just be a platform because this is where water is going to be flowing, and we want 2 rows of levees. So that is not exactly how it's supposed to be. The levees are fine. And then the large water wheel. Perfect. Keep grabbing the wrong one. Large water wheel. This section is not fine. Let's unpause it so some stuff happens here. We don't need it pause this whole time. Okay, so that looks good. But what changes then? Let's scroll down a few layers. A few more. Okay. So this vertical power shaft, above it is supposed to be just a single platform. Okay. And then I think we go back. So we do want water to flow there. So we go back to levees. No. Doesn't even need to be a single platform, does it? It could be double. Yeah. So that one doesn't need an overhang or anything. So that should be a double platform. Followed by a levee. We go up a layer. I think it's 2 levees. Yep. Down below here, this vertical one, also same deal. Can be a double platform. And 2 levees. It's this next layer after this that we're going to have a little bit of issue. We got two double platforms stacked on top of each other. Interesting. So we need something that can go. Well, let's go down a layer. No, let's go up a layer. Oop. Did I not build those? I'm a little confused again. Oh, it's because they're just not built. I was looking for their ghosts. So we need something to let us above that power shaft, and that something is just a little overhang. We're gonna have them on a little opposite sides there this time, just because this one wasn't built already, so that made sense. Okay, so that's fine. Then I believe, yeah, triple platforms and double platforms. So on top of the overhangs, it's doubles. And then not on the overhangs, it's triples. So these should be triples. These aren't triples though. Did I go too high? No. This is... I'm confused. Ah, it was two doubles. So it's supposed to be a triple and a single. And I think I wanted the single on the bottom was how I was actually doing that. Not that this is... Whoa. Let's just right click and get out of that. Not that this is easily seen, but it still would be nice to have somewhat similar patterns. Did that delete the overhangs too? It sure did. And the large water wheels. Okay. So it basically undid all of that we were trying to do. Oh, and we have stuff above it being built already. That's why this stuff isn't built, because of these overhangs. Okay, so makes sense, makes sense. So we do need to redo, well, pretty much this whole side in order to incorporate those overhangs, I do believe. It's not fun. Let's yeah, so everything, the reason nothing below those overhangs is being, these overhangs here is being built is because they can't access it. Actually, these overhangs. So this layer we have to delete. Bye. Until, do we have to delete that one too? That one might be okay. I think it is, but you know, I think I'm going to delete it just to be sure. Now, I don't have the scaffolding anymore to help build that. That got deleted. It looks like. So, in short, this is what I would call, oh, falling controllers. Nope, a hot mess. I feel bad for you guys that were excited to watch this. Okay, so that works, no problem. The water won't be more than 1 deep. That's fine. Too far from a district center. Okay, also fine. Wait, I didn't need to delete all that. They could build right through platforms. I'm an idiot. Why? I thought they couldn't build through those overhangs for some reason for a second there. Holy crap. Wow, that's the kind of mistake that makes me want to just reload, but I'm not going to do that. Ooh, buddy. Okay. The good news is half of our beavers are recovered. Oh, man. This was just the 2 ways, I bet, that I then deleted. Okay. Let's get this planned out properly, and they can build through all of it. Don't make that mistake again. The only thing that needs to be deleted is potentially if the large water wheel shaft was going to go there. Okay, so basically I undid almost all the progress we made last episode with that last maneuver. So that's kind of impressive that I was able to do that so quickly. Yeah. Not thrilled with myself at this exact moment, but we're going to push through. Okay, so that's how that goes. No problems. Let's go back down. Okay, we don't have the overhangs. Okay, we do have the overhangs. We have one of the overhangs. Okay. I guess let's go ahead and rebuild that scaffolding for the tubeways so that they can start building some of this. I'm pretty sure it was just like, oh, must not have been quite like that, huh? Oh no, that last bit was from this other side. Yeah. And that's not even the right spot. Double checked it there. That is indeed the right spot this time. We want to double up here. Yeah, we can go ahead and unlock that 5 times overhang. Actually, kind of silly that we didn't have it. Can I build tubeways up here? I can't. So that is already too tall. Well, the good news is I think they can reach that. Wait, I built a 5 times 5 there? No. Times 6. Okay. I'm going to unpause that now. Keep saying I'm going to unpause it, and then I didn't, but I should have. There we go. So now they have stuff to do again. In fact, most of our beavers are recovered to the point where we have unemployed beavers again. Excellent. Sort of. I just have 1 contaminated beaver. Not bad at all. What do we want the other beavers to do? That is a good question. Looks like we're Okay, one of the problems is we don't have any bad water because we have this shut down for the moment. Okay. Honestly, not much for those 3 beavers to do. I think we just build another builder's hut for now. That will be completely appropriate. And as far as where, it doesn't really matter where, because they hardly ever go to it. So I'm just going to build it out of the way over here. Two of them, why not? Really low workplace priority. Just kind of low workplace priority. All right, let's continue on this and not mess up how I just did before. These are all connected. There's some solid stuff between them. Okay. So, it needs to be a total of 4. So if I do single, triple across the board there. Right? Aha! Don't know why that's a levy. Anyone know why that's a levy? Guess it's a levy below it, too. Never mind, it's fine. Does it need to be a levy? I have them all as levies. Needs a strong word. The thing that's really getting in the way of me seeing what's going on is these large water wheels. Okay, so yeah, just a double platform on top of that. And then another double platform. Now, why isn't that at the right level? Aha. Maybe? Yeah, the second double platform needed to be triple platforms. Up here. I apparently did not learn my lessons from the other time. But I guess the way the cookie crumbles. So I was still able to have 2 levees, right? Yeah, 2 levees and then the water wheels on top. Okay, so those are fine to be levees again. Don't know what's going on here. I think this whole thing, we had deleted that at one point, hadn't we? That's what caused all of this mess. Because I was trying to figure out what to do here. And I ended up just doing power shafts on this side anyway. Yep. That's what, deleting that column is what killed the entire, or contaminated everything. Why is there a platform in there? I guess they technically all could have been platforms. Well, it's not causing any harm, I don't think. Yeah, the level that platform is at, there's other platforms. So yeah, it's not going to cause any leakage or anything. I keep pausing it because I'm afraid of messing up more. Okay, so I can't even see my build plans. So we've established that we can have 2 levees up here. What it looks like we're messing up on right now okay, so the water flows this way. And we need to let it flow over this way. So we actually need levees from top to bottom or longer impermeable floors on this level, right? Or longer. Okay, platforms and impermeable floors work just fine too. So that's what we're missing right here, right now. So we need triple, I think. Yep. This must be so painful to watch, guys. I am in pain just doing it. All right, water wheel, water wheel, water wheel. Huh? There it is. I will go on the other side. This one is the one we have to do different just because of how we had it built already. We could get by with that without destroying this side. Okay, so and then to make all that even, with that platform overhang that I just did, do single, triple, triple, triple. What happened to there? Oh yeah, I needed to build that power shaft there, so this all needed to be replaced. And then I am going to go through and recheck the pathway and the impermeable floors before I turn everything back on. And by the pathways, I do mean the pathway of the water, not like pathways for beavers to walk on. That is actually the top of it. And all those other things are just to help the beavers build it. Now, why aren't more things happening here? Oh, that would be why, because I haven't built this side of it yet. So it looks like we need triple platforms. Overhangs. Why isn't this being built yet? Is this two-way not connected anymore? It's not connected. Well, that would do it. No, wait, it is. It totally is. Unless it's disconnected here. No, it is. I wish there was lines on the tubeways when you clicked on them similar to paths. Did it say that this was not reachable or anything? Oh, it's not reachable because they can't reach this. Or rather this. Okay, so building it from that direction, not going to work. Dumb. So we need something more complicated. Not a lot more complicated, but a little. Technically, didn't even need that long of one, but it's fine too. Now they should be able to build all of that. Okay. So Look at what we have planned. That's all. Wait a minute. Not all fine and dandy, is it? No. There are very... Isn't there very clearly a way for the water to leak out? No, never mind. Okay. We still got the double... Oh, we still got the levees there. Okay. Let's put this last layer of large water wheels. Oh, we need... What do we need? We need another levee. Another levee layer. I feel like my mistakes made this like 700 times more harder than it should have been. Oh well. If I do something like this, they should be able to build that last little section of it too. All right, that was a whole thing was a hot mess. But I think we got it. Now let's just double check the pathing and put in the impermeable floors where necessary. So water comes out of here, flows this way. This all needs to be impermeable. This already is impermeable. It drops down here. Okay, so we need to catch it with impermeable floors. Done. Then it needs to flow this way, drop down. Okay, and then it goes this way, back over here, drop down. And then that's just solid ground down there, so no need to make it impermeable. It already is. And it flows all the way out here and then drops down. Okay, that should work. That should work. What do we got going on here? Breeding halted. Ew, that's going to be an issue. We're out of extract for breeding. Can we destroy these decontamination pods? Does that drop the extract? It does, it looks like. It's weird that extract can be in a debris pile. You would expect it just to kind of spill everywhere, really. But I am glad it's not. So then maybe they can grab that and maybe if we prioritize that, we can get the breeding going again. But yeah, we ran out of extract because we have this turned off, so we're not getting any bad water. So our breeding has halted, so our population might crash if we don't watch that. Okay, now that we're finally caught up to where we should have been last time. Yeah, okay. I think we got this, guys. Oh, next priorities. Well, the drought ended. We got pumps going. That's good. Water's not quite over here yet. We're looking good on food. Could possibly need Could possibly use more mushrooms, it would seem. And it looks like we need more storage for algae rations. Okay. That can be done. Definitely. So I don't even think we need this for log. Oh wait, that's being that logs is there for a reason to help store power these. Although we're getting away from that anyway. So yeah, let's delete that and let's just make that into a large warehouse for algae rations. Where did we end up putting those other hydroponic? Oh, yeah, over here. So we got algae, mushrooms, algae, mushrooms. Okay. We might need even more mushroom hydroponic gardens. Too far from a district center. Oh, just because that's not built yet. Actually, that's overhanging too much, isn't it? It's not going to be able to reach those ones. Okay. Okay. Don't worry. We can make it look even messier to fix the issue. Oh, no. Beavers, you were in the tubeways when I deleted it? Gosh darn it. What happens if I just delete that? You teleport it inside the tubeway again. There's not going to be a happy ending for you, is there? We had a path up here once. Can we have it again? We're back into Operation Save Stranded Beavers because I kind of deleted their escape paths. I deleted the tubeways with them in it. That's the problem. There's not a path right there right now. Okay, that is also a problem, but one that a platform could be built. It's just the most convoluted rescue mission ever designed. But it's going to work. All because I built that stinking... I destroyed that tubeway with the beavers in it. Wait a minute, why are you still stranded? Aren't you on the same level as that? Are you are you asleep? If those beavers can walk there, you can. You're below it. Oh, you jerks! You jerks! Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, you jerks. Of course that wouldn't work. Why would that work? Telling you, right now, I'm missing my ladders. Okay, well, I guess if we do this, then all we need is a platform and a stairway. Right? Now he's stranded. Why are they all starving? Why are you still stranded? Because you're going to get caught underneath that, aren't you? Hopefully it ports you over there. If it ports them somewhere else, those beavers might be dead. Why won't it let you build that? Huh? It says 100% done, but it's clearly not. Is it because the beavers are there? Do I need to force them out with something else? Like a more solid thing, like a levee that they can't hang out under? Now that they have this platform that they could get ported to instead? Maybe? Oh, come on, guys. These beavers are going to die. I'm sorry, beavers. I have failed you again. So, yeah, those beavers being there is a problem. Apparently. When I don't understand why when they can just go here. I made my problem a little worse. But I'm trying a different strategy now. Where? No! Beavers are dead, guys. They're dead. Okay, maybe not yet. That actually might work out. Ay, ay, ay. It's been one of those episodes, guys. Whew. Wait a minute, did I not need to go up that high? I didn't. Okay, whatever. That I'm fine with. Okay. Once that's all built, it should be golden. And actually, this is kind of a good way to reach some of this other stuff. We just got to put these on pause so that they can build up this and then reach the middle and build all that middle stuff. Then we can have them walk across here to build the water wheels. Although that water wheel's already built, but so's the middle stuff, so that's fine. Ish. Maybe not. I don't think it is. Let's just actually delete that part for now. The beavers, they were saved. You're welcome, beavers. No more statues necessary for our dead beavers today. And we found a little bit of extract in the rubble to keep going. I just realized that if we didn't have the extract for the decontamination pods, that could have gone way worse earlier. 100%. Wish I could zoom out just a little bit more. But I get it. This is supposed to be the top of the map. Okay. Let's let them build all the stuff on the inside all the way up, and then we'll put those last water wheels, and then looks like I still need to reach this section, which honestly won't be hard compared to some of the other stuff we've had to go through already. So really we just need to get here, which is the edge of that. So a 3. Then they should be able to build all of this. Well, I don't want that there. All this dirt. So let's see. Yeah. So that's there. 1, 2, 3. That should be plenty. I'll make this a 4 just to be no, they should reach. No. I've tried to skimp on it before and it's backfired. So I'll make this nice and long. Okay, and then they can build those 2 last little pieces of dirt. Okay, so hopefully you guys watched the worst, most inefficient, and problematic way to build a power tower ever conceived. I'm pretty sure I deserve a badge for that, because this was horrendous. Yeah. Almost impressive how bad building that went. I think we're going to like the end result. But, yeah, it did not go well. We are almost done. Almost ready to turn on the discharge again and see what we messed up. And probably flood our whole colony with bad water again, because that's the way things have been going. I think this might be the 3rd episode on fixing our power tower. Whew, man, not much progress here. Stuff happens. It does. We have plenty of science. I'm just gonna start unlocking some of this stuff. The new tubeway tunnels and such. Why not the metal platforms too? We have the science. Oh, whoa, whoa. We're not playing flatters. I think I accidentally turned that mod on too. We're not playing flatters. I'm not unlocking that. What else needs to be unlocked? Pretty much just the worthless decorations. And some of these big monuments. We have everything besides bot being able to do certain things. How much? How far down do we have to go? Okay, not too much further. Actually, faster for you guys not to use the tubeway sometimes. It's kind of crazy. All right, we're almost there. In fact, I feel comfortable deleting this path up to about there. Okay. Safe to say, we have recovered from all of the shenanigans and mistakes. And this is almost done. Very close. I'm not deleting any scaffolding early now. I think the reason I deleted that was because I maybe intended to go above here to build some of it, similar to this monstrosity. We will delete that monstrosity after we are built here. Okay, I think we can delete the paths. I guess wait for them to collect the debris. It's a lot of planks and logs right there. Interesting. Probably don't have storage for all those planks. It's probably the problem. Yeah, no storage available. Okay. That's a thing. There's worse things out there. Sure. There's going to be a plank storage right there. You guys didn't know. That way we could store those planks, not feel guilty, and move on. Make sure that this flows how it's intended to. I guess if we're worried about debris, we should also probably delete these stairs, huh? And platform. Did not build these platforms. Okay, and now this path can be destroyed. The large water wheels can be added. But they're going to strand themselves building it that way. Yes, they are. Pause. Pause you too. We don't even have storage for those planks, do we? No, we do. Quick grab those. And I'm going to have a tube-way way to build those that's going to be safe. As long as I don't delete the tubeways with the beavers in the tubeways, there's no way that they can become stranded. While building from a tubeway. Only way, when using tubeways to build other things, the only way they can become stranded is if you delete the tubeway with them inside of it. Which, as we've seen, often results in a very difficult rescue mission because they didn't have the path to get up there without the tubeway. Okay, now that that is done, I'm going to delete these other paths so they have no other way to get to those, to these besides using the tubeways. I actually have a little bit more deleting to do here to ensure that. There. Now they can't. Oh yeah, and if we wanted to be really fancy, we could have put, I suppose, 2 more of these, but it ain't happening. It's not worth the effort of trying to connect that. Although, how hard would it be? Nope, nope, we're not doing it. It's enough. It's enough for now. Or is it? No, it wouldn't be that bad. It'd just be this layer of levees becomes a vertical power shaft and then a power shaft up here to connect it to that. That wouldn't be that bad at all. So we are going to add 2 compact water wheels right here. Or why even compact water wheels, right? Can't we just do something like this right here? Wait a minute. Was that part of the renovation idea? That's why we built that all here and we didn't include it? No way. Yes way. Oh, just when I think I'm almost done. Yeah, that's the whole reason we went over here, isn't it? Was to add another one of these. Wait a minute, it can't even fit. So, it couldn't even fit. Look, it can't. It can't. I would have needed to go one further back. So that whole plan was flawed from the start. Yeah, that was one too small. So, but we still aren't utilizing any of this space here, and it would be tough to now add it. I kind of messed that up. So if I decide to expand this again, we'll revisit that. I will add the 2 compact water wheels right here, though. Because this, I won't have to rip up a bunch of stuff to do. Just going to wait for them to... What are they actually grabbing with that? What are they using that tube way for? I don't even know. Because I don't know, going away. They were probably just trying to grab the materials, to be honest. Which I can respect. But I will just move the materials towards them. Not that way, thank you. It's not even that many materials, to be perfectly honest. Okay, because we don't actually want to build that. What we do want to do... I didn't need to delete all that. That was dumb. We just need this one to be a vertical power shaft. And then these could have remained levees. And then just a power shaft like that. What we are going to need to build all of that, however... More 2 boys. Huh, they can use that path still. Maybe they didn't need all... Maybe they don't need all those 2 boys. Yeah, I can't believe I forgot this whole section. Actually, I can. It's been one of those days. Realistically, I should have just probably scrapped the video and started over to not make you guys watch this mess. But that feels a little dishonest, and enjoy the chaos with me. This was the cursed run. This is the run where mistakes happened left and right. We have just a couple more levees to build here, and then we're ready to turn this back on and hopefully not watch it flood everything. Well, yeah, it took an hour. Took the whole episode. Just that piece. You know what? It's going to take longer for the water to get up there. Here we go. Moment of truth. So what if they haven't built the last power shafts there to connect to this? That's fine. All right, so let's watch this become just an absolute disaster. Spinning, good. It's already bad. Okay, that's supposed to be impermeable. So is this? It looks like it is. Okay, let's recheck the rest of the impermeable floors then. Okay, so it hit this other impermeable floor, which is then kind of turning some of them. Okay, that was to be expected. Till it hits that, then it's going to force all of it that way. Didn't expect all of this to leak. Did I forget impermeable floors below that? There's a platform right there? Say what now? Well, that just ain't right. Ah, that is how we're connecting that to power. How much stuff above it does that affect? Mostly just our scaffolding. Okay. So we put a platform below this power shaft when really it should have been a levee or soil. We used a triple platform. This is just going to delete scaffolding. I'm going to double check that. Yeah, it's just scaffolding. It's all of the scaffolding, or a big chunk of it, but it's just scaffolding. So we want to delete this triple platform here. Replace it with a double platform that then has soil or levee on it. And then above that, a power shaft. Now, we just need them to be able to reach that, which they currently, of course, cannot. Because why would they be able to? Not power. I wanted that to be tubeways. And with that, they'll be able to reach down there. And were those the only issues? Have they not built that impermeable floor up here yet? What's going on here? Okay. That one's not built yet. Too far from district center. But why? I see why. It's fine. Everything is fine. There. They'll be able to build it from there. How much power is this currently generating? Hey. Oh, we still have all of these engines running, but let's turn those off. Oh wait, those are a separate thing. We currently have enough supplied, even with the path being messed up quite badly. There we go. Would have been nice if I would have made this one longer to have one more large water wheel going in there. But, or remember to put the two compact water wheels in there. But all in all, not too shabby. Pretty much working as intended. This hole is obviously not what we wanted, but it's going to get addressed here very shortly. Okay. Thank you guys for watching this horrendous episode of Mistakes and Chaos. It's very similar to the last episode of Mistakes and Chaos. The difference was I had a work week in between there and forgot all of my lessons I had learned from the previous episode, so they were repeated less severely. We didn't recontaminate any beavers this time, and we actually got it functional, but we did mess up by not... We missed out basically on 4 compact water wheels in our system, which really equates to about 120-ish HP. No, it would have been 4. So it would have been about 200 to 240 HP that we're missing out on by not having those other water wheels right there. All in all, not terrible. I think we learned some valuable lessons here. I think the key takeaway from now on, which I didn't do here, which is on both sides, I'm going to put an overhang as if the power connector is there. Like these overhangs, I'm going to do that on both sides of the power tower from now on. That way it's already set up and ready to be expanded this direction if I ever want to. That way the whole structure doesn't need to be revamped because things supporting those overhangs need to be redone. That's how I'm going to handle it in the future. Always on both sides of the connectors for the large water wheels have a 2x1 overhang. That way, yeah, it's ready to be added on to at any time. All right, and this issue has been solved too now. The water is flowing where we wanted it to. Could have put in permeable floors here if I wanted. Really what I should have done is just not had this be a 4x1. It should have been a 3x1. Oh well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this with me. If you liked the video, meaning you liked my suffering, leave a like, leave a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already. Future videos will have slightly less mistakes in chaos. I will see you guys next time.